What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and if you've been subscribed to the Fortnite Crew for a long time, such as me, you probably thought about how could this crew subscription become better, because for the longest time, the only benefit they really ever added as a permanent bonus was getting the Rocket League Rocket Pass for free every single Rocket League season without having to spend any extra money, and that was still a benefit of what is called today the Fortnite Crew. However, when it comes to Fortnite itself, we haven't really seen any updates to it that actually makes it more worthwhile. We've had leaks here and there regarding them working on like a cosmetic trial system where for every month you'd be able to actually use cosmetics you don't own just for a limited amount of time, you know, based on the selection that Epic Games actually gives you. Not stuff like OG rare battle passes or anything like that, but that never released. And we haven't really seen them actually push out any major changes other than legacy styles, which are basically ways of them saying, hey, subscribe for 6 whole entire months straight, or, you know, back and forth, in order to unlock all of these bonus variants on this skin that you may already enjoy, with the second month of every single actual pass having a variant that matches the skin's actual aesthetic, instead of something that is just, you know, the same few galaxy themed stuff every other day. But spotted by EnderMini1 over on Twitter, we have a list of upcoming benefits that could come to the Fortnite Crew in the future. Not all of these are going to come to the Fortnite Crew, and it may take years for these to show up, but they're all mentioned in a survey, and Epic Games wants people who take the survey to select their top 5 most wanted benefits to come to the Fortnite Crew. So they are actively looking at ways to improve it, and let's go ahead and talk about these. I have a huge list on my other monitor, and I want to talk about the 2 basic ones, you know, right away, that are kind of mixed and matched in between the list, because I feel they're most important. Firstly, activation-based events, or mini passes as we call them, right? The mid-season events we get like TMNT, such as the upcoming Avatar: The Last Airbender event, those type of events are set to have actual benefits for the Fortnite Crew. As we've seen before with stuff like the summer event, they've made it so you get a special variant or something, but it appears that they're thinking about making it so if you're in the Fortnite Crew and one of these events go live, you get that event pass for free without having to spend any extra money to actually purchase it. Definitely a nice way of making it so if you buy the Fortnite Crew, you get all the different types of passes in Fortnite without having to spend money non-stop, and it does make a logical sense for them to actually release this in the future to make it more incentivized to buy the Fortnite Crew, especially if they do these mid-season event activations every single season going forwards, considering last season we got the TMNT one, this season we're getting Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it seems to be something that's becoming more and more frequent as time goes on. And on the topic of actual event passes, they're also looking into potentially giving us the Fortnite Festival Pass, including current and future ones, entirely for free as a bonus of the Fortnite Crew subscription. This is something that I've been preaching since day one. Ever since Fortnite Festival launched, I've been saying that if you buy the Festival Pass, it should, or I guess, you know, if you buy the Fortnite Crew, it should give you the Festival Pass as well. It's been something that I've strongly believed on, and, you know, I've strongly talked about in my community about being something that I've wanted in the game for a while, but it is nice to see that Epic Games is potentially considering adding it to the Fortnite Crew subscription. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't mean that you buy the Fortnite Crew once, and because it's based on, you know, all current and future ones, it's going to give you them all in the future. It means as long as your Fortnite Crew subscription is active, they're going to continue giving you the active Fortnite Festival Pass for that month while you have the payments auto-renewing, all that type of stuff going on. So it's not like a buy the Fortnite Crew once thing, and then congratulations, Festival is permanently free for all of your time, all of life, right? That isn't set to come to the game, right? So don't get your hopes up too high based on how they worded it. Some of the other choices in here, though, are some very interesting things, such as permanent Save the World access. We've seen them test this before by doing it for some months. They're like, hey, you can get Save the World access if you purchase this specific month, but it would be nice to see them go ahead and make it a actual unlockable mode that you're able just to keep forever if you ever buy the Fortnite Crew, right? That way you're not going to have to worry about, oh, you know, do I have to buy it this specific month or anything? It's just a 1-month purchase, and then congratulations, you know, after you got that 1-month purchase down, you don't have to worry about buying it ever again or worrying about it being a special month-long benefit for that month only in a future Crew subscription. It will be a one and done thing, and you don't really have to worry too much about it. It also makes me wonder if they do end up doing that, if they'll go ahead and lower the price of those actual Fortnite bundles or whatever, the starter packs for Save the World, to make it so if you already own Save the World, it's a little bit cheaper. But knowing how they never did that for founders such as myself, I wouldn't be surprised if they kept it at the normal price. They also mentioned more crew exclusive cosmetics, which makes me wonder if they would go ahead and decide, you know what, we want to go ahead and make it so that you're starting to get more loading screens, more music packs, more wraps, whatever else, instead of now where it basically seems like we get 3 cosmetics every single month and that's all you get. So maybe they'll end up adding more stuff to Fortnite Crew subscriptions later down the line based on all the feedback that the community gives them. They're also thinking about early access to buying new cosmetics before they're in the item shop, which sounds very interesting, right? I have no clue how that system would work. What is it going to be like? If you're in the Fortnite Crew, you can see certain shop tabs early or something? I could see them somewhat making that a thing, but at the same time, I'm not for sure how they would go about implementing it. And in another one of their actual things they mentioned here, they mentioned that one of the things they've been thinking about is early access to equip a small selection of cosmetics, which would be free to you for 3 days before they become available in the item shop, which makes me wonder, are they going to let you get early access to actually using cosmetics 3 days before they show up in the shop, which also would technically kind of leak when new cosmetics release in the item shop, and then while you're actually play testing it, you know, using it for free early, you can decide if you want to purchase it during that 3-day period and keep it forever, or if you don't want to purchase it and you just want to kind of use it for free. That's a little mix and match thing I could see them doing, but it is interesting to see them actually potentially working on those systems to make it so that Fortnite Crew members not only get access to using the skins early for free as like a try before you buy system, but also having the option to buy them before they're even in the shop by around 3 days. Some other things in here include crew exclusive quests with cosmetic rewards, such as actually we already mentioned that one, but multi-month purchase options. So instead of buying monthly, you could buy every like 3 months, 6 months, a year, or whatever else. And maybe they do a little bit of discount like other platforms do, where it's like, if you buy a year of this, you get 2 months free or something like that, right? To make it a little more enticing to go ahead and pre-purchase for a whole entire year, which would probably signify people to stop going ahead and doing the trick where they buy for 1 month, skip a month, buy the next month, skip a month, and all that type of stuff in order to save a little bit more money, right? It would be something that would be interesting to see in the game, and I could see a lot more people doing it, but we'll have to see if they end up going through with it, because as we know, and based on the leaks and everything else, they've been thinking about these benefits for a long time, and some of the ones that aren't even on this list, they might have canceled or scrapped, but they had originally thought about doing benefits such as monthly actual physical goodies you would get in the mail. So imagine being subscribed to the Fortnite Crew and you get a free pin or something, because we know Epic Games makes little employee exclusive pins, so imagine if they made Fortnite Crew exclusive pins as well that would get shipped to you based on how long you've been subscribed or something like that, or the season you subscribed during, or, you know, some other third option. But that one sadly isn't mentioned in this list here. Some other things that are very interesting is access to creating your own social tabs, which I think would go horrendously. I'm gonna be honest here, I wouldn't be surprised if they release that and then my friends list ends up being people putting their like social tags as Skibbity Toilet, Phantom Tax, free V-Bucks in bio or something like that, right? Because if you don't know what the actual tags are, they're these right here, right? If I click on these, there are these tags right here. However, they're debating making it so that if you're in the Fortnite Crew, you can go ahead and type your own tag. It will have moderation and all that stuff still, but I feel that, you know, considering how we've seen how actual creative map moderation goes, it might not go over the best, but it is something that they're oddly thinking about doing, and if they do that, I'm just going to end up like advertising my Fortnite code or something, right? Use code FireMonkey in the Fortnite item shop, #ad or something, right? You'll just see that on your friends list. But that is one of the things they're thinking of. They're also thinking about some interesting little things such as ranked profile flares, which makes me think if you're subscribed to the Fortnite Crew, when you click your profile right here, where you see the badges on the top left, like, oh, here's your level, here's your battle stars, here's the Fortnite Crew, they could go ahead and make it so that if you're in the Fortnite Crew, you could have that background or whatever else themed by whatever your current rank in that season is. They also mention account profile flares such as custom lobby podiums, aka the circles you stand on in the lobby. Imagine being a part of the Fortnite Crew and similar to the old days of like Chapter 1 Fortnite, having a decorated custom podio on the ground. It would make me interested to see how they would actually go about doing it, if it would become like a cosmetic you can select in your locker or something like that, but they are debating doing that, and I think that would be an interesting cosmetic type to see, because it's something that, you know, is pretty much useless, but at the same time, it would be interesting to see if they would have different variants you could select from, or if it's just going to be a shiny crew themed platform just to show that you spent extra money that month. We also have some things that are a little bit more interesting, such as Epic Games Store coupons / special offers, meaning that if you play on PC, you could get more discounts on other non-Fortnite games, exclusive access to extra stats for Battle Royale, which makes me very interested, right? How would they give us extra stats? Because the only stats you really see right now is when you leave a match, like when a match is fully over, and you click on the match stats button, which is like, oh, you had this accuracy, you had this many headshots, you dealt this much damage. What are the other stats going to be? Are you going to have a heat map that you're able to view or something like that? Are you going to be able to see where you've typically shot a person's body at? Is going to have a little highlighted thing being like, you typically shoot them in the left leg, you shoot them in the left toenail, you typically shoot them in the right eyebrow. Is that what they're going to do? I have no clue what they could really do for it, but they are thinking about doing a more stat-based thing as a benefit, where it's like if you're a part of the Fortnite crew, you can see more statistics on everything going on here. Maybe it's even for ranked mode, right? Imagine if every single kill you get, it tells you exactly how much rank percentage you gained from that kill or every action you took, so that you're better able to understand how ranked levels you up as a whole. That is the more likely scenario I see that would make a lot more sense. It's just more detailed ranked statistics that actually give you more info on what you're doing that match that allowed you to go up the amount of percentage you went up. They're also thinking about access to the mid-season event passes, which we talked about earlier, giftable crew subscriptions, which honestly I would be down for, right? If you do multi-month subscriptions and you allow me to gift them, then imagine, you know, Christmas time runs around, you know, I go ahead and hit up some friends with like a year of the Fortnite crew or something, be like, Merry Christmas, take this, right? You know, they don't have to worry about buying it for the whole entire year. They get battle passes for free, they get free cosmetics, and I'm able to do that for them instead of how it works right now, where you have to kind of be like, hey man, so I want to buy you the Fortnite crew. Here's money. Do you have Cash App? Do you have PayPal? I can't give you a V-Bucks card. I definitely see that as a much better alternative as having the crew subscription as a giftable service. We also have stuff such as a crew XP multiplier, which is interesting, meaning that you would gain more XP from everything you did while you're in the Fortnite crew, and crew exclusive quests with XP rewards. So they are thinking about a lot of stuff to actually improve the Fortnite crew. I think the most important things they should add first is access to those event passes and the festival passes for free, and then after that, after we go down the tiers and stuff here, I think some other things would be pretty cool cosmetic flares and stuff, but nothing that I'm really too interested in. But having more crew exclusive cosmetics and that type of thing is never a bad thing. So with that said, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about everything they're working on here? Are you excited for any of it, or do you think it's just kind of, you know, pointless, them trying to find a way to hike up the price for the Fortnite crew in the future so that it costs more money but it gives you more benefits that you may or may not care about? And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later with another upload. Peace out.